Dave here. We're in the kitchen today. We're going to be making a pretty good recipe I found. It's not my recipe. I found it on Facebook. It showed up in my feed. One of the keto groups I belong to. It's called Loaded Brats. I made it. We're going to get over in the kitchen now. I don't have brats today. I'm using Italian sausage. Brats, I used to get them at Costco and all of a sudden I can't find them. So they're pretty expensive at the grocery store. So I'm just subbing out Italian sausage. It'll work. It's fine. It's a pretty easy recipe. I love when you can use just one pan and dirty one pan, although this does use a cookie sheet to finish it, so it's technically two pans. Let's get over in the kitchen and get cooking. Peace! All right, so as I said, it's a pretty basic recipe. I have some Italian sausages. The bratwurst, quick story. I used to get them at Costco in a fairly large box, and if I remember correctly, reading the ingredients, which were pretty clean, all of a sudden two Costco's closest to me don't have them. I did make these last week with a bratwurst, a pretty well-known brand. I will just say it rhymes with Hansonville. I went to another warehouse store, BJ's, and they had a box, but the third or fourth ingredient was cane sugar or cane syrup, so I nixed those. Now, if you're doing clean keto, you're not going to like that I bought pre-shredded cheese, but I'm making a recipe for Thanksgiving, so I needed it anyways. And I'm using some shredded cheddar. So we have a medium-sized green and red bell pepper. It calls for a small onion. I had one that was already cut. I'm going to use some garlic, some avocado oil. I have some cherry peppers that I'll chop up, some vinegar, and then some salted butter in the end. I know there's some carbs in these, but this is going to make I normally will make 6 servings for 6 dinners, and it's not quite enough for me to have just that for dinner, so I usually scramble up a couple eggs. So we're going to get to this. I'm going to do all the boring stuff first, and then we'll get to putting it together. Alright, we're just finishing up our prep work here. So I basically butterflied these sausages. Just be careful with the knife. I know all you safety Sallies are going to say I'm doing it wrong, but whatever. So I got them all butterflied. You'll see why later. And as far as the prepping went, we have, you know, the onion, a bell pepper, red and green bell pepper, a couple teaspoons of chopped garlic, a couple tablespoons of butter, a fistful of red cherry peppers chopped up, and then we have some balsamic vinegar, avocado oil, a bowl, and we got the pan heating up. We're gonna get it in there and get to it. All right. Now, this is up to you. Some people like their veggies cooked a little more. Some like them a little more crunchy. I personally like mine cooked, so we're going to cook them down a little bit, get a little color to them. A little salt. All right, so the peppers and onions are cooked to where I want them. I'm going to add my garlic. I didn't want to burn the garlic. It's a lot of garlic, that's all right. A little sausage and peppers loaded up. Oh, get back there. All right, so we're going to add our butter, about 2.5 tablespoons. Again, this is not a precise Silencer is going to melt the butter. I'm going to add just some balsamic vinegar. It does add a nice flavor to it. And I'm not measuring it, just kind of eyeball it. You don't have to use it, I suppose. Alright, we're now just going to transfer this to a bowl. You know what I'm talking about? That's all cooked down. It's almost not enough. Then we're going to take our butterflied sausages and brown them up. We got our oven cranked at 350, preheated. You're pretty much almost cooking these through. They're only going to go in the oven for maybe, I guess you don't have to cook them all the way through. They're pretty greasy because they are sausage. So. Almost there. Alright, there they are transferred. Now these are definitely smaller than the brats. So when I eat one of these for dinner, I'll have to definitely supplement it. I'll probably scramble up a couple of eggs. That's what I did last week. I ate a brat that was loaded with the toppings, scrambled up an egg, and had that with it. So I'm just going to top these with a little whole milk mozzarella first. I'm not measuring it. And we're going to go ahead and add some cheddar as well. And then finally, our chopped cherry peppers. In the oven you go. Alright, Captain, she's been in for 15 minutes. Let's get her out of the oven. Oh yeah. There she blows. So now what I do is I just let it cool down, then I'll chunk it up, put them in a prep container, and I'll heat one up every day for my dinner. Looking good, looking good. Hey, and I forgot to ask, if you're liking the videos, you don't have to love them. If you're following me, it would help me out greatly if you subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to boost that number. I think last check, I was in the 700s. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so do me that favor, man. Subscribe if you've gone that far. Share the video. Like the video. Just do me a solid, okay? Talk to you later.